Hi, my name is Andrea Ferro, and I'm so honored to be speaking on the ASPIKA platform today. This is such a wonderful community, and I'm truly very excited to become a part of it. I am an actress, singer, and performer, and I want to say that I began my curiosity and my excitement for this career or this path when I was about 9 years old. So at the age of 9, I went to visit some family in Georgia, and I remember seeing a wig and a wooden spoon. And there wasn't much thought process. I immediately grabbed it, I put the wig on, I grabbed the spoon, and I started doing impersonations of every chef that I had seen on the Food Network that summer. And I didn't really know where this came from, but I was fearless. I had fun with it, and I saw the joy that it brought to my family. And in that moment, I realized that performing was something that I wanted to continue to explore. That the essence of bringing joy to someone or telling a story, it's exciting and it's something that brought me to where I am today. And in that experience, I realized that it's something that I needed and something that I want to continue. So with that being said, at the age of 13, I decided to join the Area Stage Conservatory. It's a professional conservatory for young adults in Florida, in Miami. And I started doing musicals. But my first audition, I had no idea I could sing. And I decided to sing Happy Birthday as my audition song, and I sang my heart out. I wasn't scared, and they saw potential in me. They saw that there was something there that I could continue to grow and continue to learn. And with that being said, whatever excites you, whatever things that you want to pick up and you want to learn more about, do them. There's nothing stopping you. If you're excited about learning the guitar, try it. There's a YouTube channel that you can learn chords. If you want to sing, sing. Nothing is stopping you, only fear. And the fear, throw it away. It's not necessary. Through my experience and through the life and the career that I've chosen, I've realized that that little Andrea that was fearless, that didn't care what anybody thought, that wanted to enjoy life and bring joy to others, I try to bring her along through every experience. Every rejection, every hardship, that little girl is still within me, and she's still right by my side, always. And after being with Area Stage, I did 10 musicals with them over the course of 4 years. And I learned how to sing, dance, act. I was forming myself to be a triple threat and to continue honing my craft. And this was all while I was in high school. And in high school, I was deemed a theater nerd, theater geek, and I'm super proud of it. Because of that, I understood what my passion was. I understood what lights that fire within me. And being different, I'm going to tell you right now, being different is the source of your superpower. It is what makes you stand out. It makes you unique. And that's what we want more in this world. We want people who are different, who stand out, who have something to say. Because at the end of the day, your voice is necessary. People want to hear you. People want to know your thoughts, want to know your stories. So don't be afraid to share them. And after being with Area Stage and having that very important foundation with understanding how to create community, how to communicate with those who are every walks of life, every age, I then decided at 17, with the huge support of my family, which I also have to say, family is incredibly important. Whether it's blood or your chosen family, find people who support you, who love you, who believe in you as much as you believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, that is going to help you exponentially. So through that, at 17, I moved to New York City by myself, not knowing what was going to happen, what life had in store for me, but I knew deep down that this was the next step that I needed for my career and for my own personal growth. And I went to Atlantic Acting School. It's a studio of NYU. Very rigorous, very intense. But through that school, I was able to understand what my place in the world was, how different I was, how important that difference was. And although I was the youngest in the conservatory, because it was a conservatory of all ages, it was people who have already gone to college, people who have already lived their lives and realized acting was their passion. I was the youngest, but I never let that stop me. I made sure that I was as prepared, as professional, as in the moment as each and every other person, because I knew I belonged there. And I found my tribe, I found my community, my people. And yet again, New York is not an easy city. It is a city that can slap you in the face, but if you're ready and if you truly believe that you're in the place that you need to be, you confront those hardships with a sense of calm. Because whenever you're confronted with something that's very difficult, it's because you're ready to overcome it, to jump that hurdle, to get to that next stage in your life. Nothing that is too difficult is put in your path for no reason. I truly believe everything happens for a reason. Every difficult exchange, difficult conversation, difficult rejection, it's for that next step, that next growth. And of course, rejection. In the career I chose, rejection comes very frequently. But I realized that rejection it's a silver lining. Because you didn't get that one job or that one role or that one opportunity, something bigger is around the corner. And don't ever forget that. If you truly believe that that next step in your life is just around the corner, it will come. And it's happened to me time and time again. When I put all my eggs in one basket, hoping that something was going to come into fruition and it didn't, I had to make peace with that, soothe myself a little bit, and then realize that a month, 2 months, a year later, something bigger and better was on the horizon. And it always happens that way. And that's why I know that life happens the way it has to. And we can plan and we can do all we want, but we really don't have control over the future. And that's something to also have peace with. That being said, moving to LA in January of 2020, I had a list of plans and goals and everything that I wanted to achieve, and I was dead set on making these things happen. Comes March, comes the pandemic. I realized that everything that I had worked towards and all my goals and all these things were put on pause. And I could have let myself wallow and be sad, but no. I continued honing my craft. I continued doing what I loved, knowing that eventually the world was going to open up again. Eventually opportunities were going to be put in my place in front of me again. And I continued working on that list, keeping my head held down, or no, held up, knowing that the next thing was coming around the corner. And I was able to, in 2021, that list that I had written down, I was able to tick every single box. And I realized, wow, I'm very proud of myself. And I think it's necessary for us to take that moment, take that deep breath, and remind ourselves to be proud of where we are in our lives. Whether you are in high school and you're just graduating, or you just got to college, or you're just having that new chapter in your life, be proud of where you are because you achieved that and you made it to that next step. And really good things are coming around the corner. I truly believe that. And I wish that for all of you. And if I can leave you guys with just a couple tips, something that's helped me through my process and my journey has been journaling. Journaling every morning, 3 pages. You don't have to know what you want to write. You don't have to be a good writer. Just put pen to paper. Anything that comes in your mind, stream of consciousness, let it out. This helps you clear that clutter in your brain and find clarity. By writing down whatever pops into your head the second you wake up, you're able to settle whatever crazy or a lot of thoughts you have in your mind. It calms you down a little bit. And then the other thing, this is very, very important. Trust your gut. You know what's best for you. Listen to that inner voice. And if you can't find it, take a moment to meditate. Breathe a little bit and find it, because that voice is so necessary for you to know what you want to do in that next stage of life, what passions you have, or what things you want to achieve. Because when I tell you that nothing is impossible, nothing is impossible. Everything that you want to achieve can happen. So trust your gut, follow your intuition, do the things that you love, because at the end of the day, life is short. Don't waste it doing something that someone else wants you to do, or something that really doesn't make you happy in the morning. Find that thing. And trust me, we all have it, because each of us has a unique talent. Just find it, hone it, and embrace it. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your year, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye-bye.